Welcome back. The coup d'etat has been quelled, basically. It's done for. And the celebrations are very much in full swing. So let's carry on our rounds and speak to everyone and have a lovely time. I heard General Morgan's grandchild was one of the hostages. Can't imagine Colonel Richard doing such a thing. He did, though. He did. We resolved that, though. Both Her Highness and the Queen and Princess looked well. Did they not? I caught no sight of Duke Dunnan, however. I wonder where he was. Probably in jail. Hopefully. Hopefully. Ah, hello. Incredible. Even the regular neighborhoods here are posh. Just reminded of Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. The posh song. Colonel Richard's been here many times. And every time he always flatters us with praise. He's so very polite and upstanding. That Richard could even dream of a coup d'etat. Some troops fight for their country because they truly love it. I always took him to be such a man. Somehow that love must have become twisted. Perhaps he convinced himself he was serving the country's best interest. I have to believe that. Can't imagine he would ever incriminate himself for any less noble reason. It's true. It's true. It's like that is essentially what was going on. It's like it's very, very bad what he was doing, but what he was trying to do made sense. Hey, it's Estelle the Bracer. Let's play sometime, okay? Yeah, just ignore Joshua. Just ignore him. No, he's not even there. I'm so glad the birthday celebration went off without a hitch. So can I still not go here? Unauthorized entry prohibited due to heightened security. Still? Colonel Richard being behind the coup d'etat blows my mind. Had no idea, and I was working right alongside him. Maybe I'll go say some prayers today. Think I'm going to have fun here. Long live the Queen. So this is Grancel Cathedral. Wait, you said that as well? Okay. Why am I still here? This is a good question. What am I doing here? I don't know anymore. Up we go. I'm so grateful that the birthday celebration is a success. Praise be to Edios and her protective embrace. Hard and honest work will always lead you down the right path. Common saying in our modern post-revolutionary orbital society, no? Jeez, how fascinating that the wisdom of Zemuria has taken on such a form and survived all these years. All we can do is watch over you and pray. Cannot involve ourselves in your struggle beyond that. You say that now. What are you talking about? Common saying in our modern post-revolutionary society, no? It's such a joy to see so many smiling faces. May they all be blessed. Estelle and Joshua, how goes it? Hey, Julia, fancy meeting you here. The Archbishop was very kind to me when I took asylum here. I wanted to thank him and keep up to date on the current situation as well. Ah, okay, that makes sense. And I wanted to thank the both of you too. You're the reason we were able to save Her Majesty and the Princess. If you hadn't been there, at any rate, you have our sincerest gratitude. Don't thank us, it was a group effort. Give a little, get a little, you know? Besides, we wanted to rescue Her Majesty just as much as you did. So it's win-win. Her Majesty's safe and everybody's happy. I suppose that's true. But thank you, nonetheless. Are you here to consult the Archbishop? He should be in the sacramental chamber right now. After all that's happened, I'm so glad the town has gone back to its former peace. The will of Adios be praised. The door is locked. It is really like a great view from up here. It's lovely. Lovely. Never see anyone up there. It's strange. Very strange. Okay. So the ports were closed all because of the coup, eh? Man, thanks for the headache, Royal Army bastards. After the birthday celebration, I bet I'll have a mountain of work waiting for me. Yeah, probably. I've been recognized by the Archbishop, so maybe I'll put out a book about my trip. You'd be surprised how useful one's life experience can be when one's been on a world pilgrimage. Indeed. I like the feel in the air here. Not really all that tired, but can't hurt to take a short rest. I'll go over here first. Why would the famous army guy stage a coup like that? She hadn't gotten the whole city involved in it. Once things calm down, I'm sending my husband out to go look for a job again. We'll check inside, regardless. House for sale, easy conversion to restaurant. Still? It's locked. But we have a key, do we not? So this is the famous Liberl news building, is it? I wonder if we can go inside. There's still some intelligence division members at large. It's entirely possible they could try to target the Grancel city. Hence the security. Looks like we're going to be well and truly busy for quite some time yet. Indeed. We're lucky we found these empty seats. Ew, there's bits of paper in my cup. Why? That's strange. The coffee here has that aroma of bitterness and dirt, you know? Strange though. We should try tea instead. Hello, hello! Ah, dear me, I'm much too old to be living on the lam. Were you okay, being left on your own with Agate? Absolutely fine. He was very courteous and mindful of my needs. He had made sure to plan our daily routes so as to not wear me down too much. I haven't had any complaints about Agate at all. Oh. He's no Cassius, of course, but I am still grateful to him. Estelle, Joshua. Wow, Tina, you look happy. Grandpa promised me we could have ice cream. Oh, ice cream is good. You bet it is. Asked Agate to come too, but said he didn't want to. I could eat an ice cream. I'd pay good money to see that. I bet he'd like it if he tried it, though. It's been a long time since we've had a story this juicy. Races in the Royal Guard storming Grancel Castle. It's sure great for tourism. It's no wonder the birthday celebration is more packed than ever before. I didn't think that the martial arts competition would be used as a cover for the coup. Colonel Richard didn't seem very content with his position as it was. Yay, it's Estelle and Joshua. You know, Niall was telling me something interesting. He said this story is going to win us the Pulitzer Prize. The what now? Don't you mean the You want to get sued? The Pulitzer is an annual award presented to the very best examples of journalism, literature, and music. There's no higher honor for any reporter. Ah, well, good for you then, I guess. It's actually all thanks to you two. You're my whole story. Alright, fourth wall break. You know, Niall was telling me something interesting. Okay. I was shocked when I heard Colonel Richard had tried to stage a coup d'etat. Just glad it stopped before it actually got started. That's all thanks to the Royal Guard and the braces. Okay. Now really let me have it this time. I'll have to have him teach me how he always manages to get such a great scoop. Lucky. Joshua, Estelle, great job. Our special coup edition has been flying off the stands. There's a ton of buzzing right now about your little stunt. So I couldn't get you guys some fame from it. You had made me withhold your names. Biggest scoop of my career, you guys. You did real good. Our special edition covering Colonel Richard's coup d'etat has generated a whole lot of buzz. It's already outsold our Mayor, Dalmor, and Colonel Richard editions combined twice over. Such a huge incident. Everyone felt they had to write in about it. Totally swimming in mail. Oh, forgot about this little guy here. I'm off to cover this ice cream shop that people have been lining up to eat at. It's in the East Block. Its business is booming again today. Yes, I think that's where we're heading to last, isn't it? It's where Joshua wanted to go, or Estelle wanted to go, something like that. We spoke to you, haven't we? The feel in the air here. Not really that tired, but it can't hurt to make a short rest. Okay, next area then. Hello! Let's start at the top. At the top, yes. Make sure there's no one on either side. Right. Didn't expect the city to be this big when I invited my mum to come see it with me. Oh yes. I'm exhausted from all the tourism. Do you know someplace I can sit and rest for a bit? The store looks expensive, like I'd be spending a fortune just walking through the door. I came to the capital for the Queen's birthday celebration. I bet you did. But where should we go next? There's just so much to see. Cathedral might be nice, but what I really want to see are the ruins of the Arenberg Wall. I was so surprised to hear about the coup d'etat. Looking at the city, I've never imagined it. Colonel Richard staging a coup d'etat? He looked so worried about the kingdom when I saw him before, outside the castle. Was it all an act? I can't believe we got the wool pulled over our eyes so badly. Indeed. It took so much time getting here with all the airships grounded. Simon. Yeah, only an event as big as the birthday celebration could bring in crowds like this. How to make some sales. Really? Like, after all this long, you guys are here. Alright. What was that they wanted when they were in, Roland? Wood or something? Well, I can't remember what they wanted now. Just can't believe Colonel Richard staged a coup d'etat. It is them, isn't it? The ones that are in the bar. Time bar. You know the one. I just can't believe Colonel Richard staged a coup d'etat. Whether or not they knew about it, the royal guards were really messed up. So you guys are bracers. I'll just leave the police work to us and enjoy a nice day of festivities. Couldn't do anything during the coup, so we gotta make amends, you know? After all the trouble, it's good to have some peace and quiet for a change. I'm expecting the Queen to keep on as she was. This sort of thing shouldn't get her down. This company of the Colonel Richard staged the coup, it's inconceivable. No, I know exactly what the word means. It's just a victim of a circumstance, that's all. Again, 4-4 breaks. My deliveries aren't getting out because the airships were all grounded. Everything's backed up. But I did everything I could. I hate that I have no control over this whatsoever. Oh dear. Festivals are so much fun. Princess Claudia is so kind and so pretty too. She makes my heart race. Aww. You better watch out, my friend here is crazy about girls. If he sees a beautiful girl, he's got a 95% chance of falling in love at first sight. 95% chance, really. There's an ice cream shop in the East Block that's doing great business, I hear. I went there to check them out, but the lines were so long that I just gave up and went home. You can't beat us, though. We'll see about that. Hello, hello. With conferences, day in and day out, I imagine Her Highness must be a very busy woman. If Her Highness really wants to relax, she needs to get as far away as she can. Yep, Bosie is quite nice this time of year. I was planning on going home early, but I guess that didn't happen. Well, you had a lot to discuss, I'm sure. Indeed, Headmaster Collins has actually suggested we start a committee for royal ascendancy. There's a lot of mess with the coup. The damage to our public image is quite big. We're going to have to start working more in concert with the other countries. Sounds to me like you're in for some busy times. All the more reason to kick back and relax tonight, no? I believe a walk to the cathedral for some prayer is in order. Actually, come to think of it, first time I met you was on a day when you were skipping church. All the more reason to go now. Though I'm sure Adios can forgive me for a little infraction like that, right? Oh my, that bracelet symbol certainly looks good on you two. Thank you, ma'am. I wonder, hold on. What is it, all? We're gonna have it somewhere, haven't we? There's the bracelet notebook. Because we had it previously. Oh, these quartzes. There's our junior. An emblem verifying bracelet status awarded by the guild has the official bracelet symbol on its surface. Like, it's just the difference there. It's like, It's nice. It's nice. Okay. Step right up. Go ahead. Don't be shy. Very well. I heard Colonel Richard was put under arrest. He never struck me as that kind of person. We wanted to stay in the capital and fight for Her Majesty the Queen. Getting tricked away by fake orders is a real embarrassment for us. Bet it is, mate. I bet it is. Senior Troop Tita, already spoke to you. Hello. What store is this? It's not a store. I got lost. I could ask for directions over at the Blaze Guild. Do you know where it is? It's busy here, but no busier than the East Block, I bet. Alright, I get the idea. Head to the East Block. I was glad to finally see the Queen's face again. Who in their right mind would want to overthrow a ruler like Queen Alicia? Wonderful. Frabulous. Huzzah for Her Majesty Kalukale, I say. Really? Seeing Princess Claudia again makes me feel secure about Liberl's future. And there's still some guys from the special ops out there somewhere. We've got to stay alert. Nope, didn't want to do that. Kalukale. Where's that ice cream shop I've been hearing so much about? It's in the East Block. I'm so hungry. Came all this way, so why not eat somewhere nice? Perhaps a place like this? It all looks so mouth-watering though. I can't decide. Come on. Guy. I would never have guessed Colonel Richard would plan a coup d'etat. Everything he said in the magazine interview was all just propaganda, all lies. I'm utterly shocked. Seeing the Queen healthy was a real comfort. All that suspicion from the Royal Guardsmen was unfounded. A lot's been happening lately, but I think things are finally starting to get back to normal. Alright, you guys. Hey, you two. Soon. So, what's your next move? Back to the Republic? I'm in no rush. There doesn't seem to be any crisis in the Republic yet. So bad that I absolutely have to be there for it. Besides, the country is full of fine opponents from your Brazier Guild. As long as I'm here, it would be a waste to leave without testing my mettle a bit more. Fine opponents? Who would you have in mind? For starters, you've got Agate, so-called Heavy Blade, not to mention your Silver Streak Shadowzard. And who could forget the champions of this year's martial arts competition, perhaps the strongest of them all. Ah, Zin, that's so sweet. But don't you think it means I'll go any easier on you? And don't you hold back on us. It's on, man. She doesn't speak for both of us. Feel free to hold back if you'd like. In fact, I might even prefer it. I think I'll stick around for a little while longer. As long as I'm here, it would be a waste to leave without testing my mettle a bit more. The martial arts tournament. Be a good opportunity to hone my skills. If Zin the Mooble made an appearance there, why don't you try to get in next year, Agate? Maybe. Might be nice, but it's got such a circus, and I don't like doing tricks for a crowd. Oh, whatever floats your boat. You did a remarkable job. Based on your performance, I'd say you two are already fine full-flinch bracers. But never forget, these are only the first steps in your career. Thank you, sir. So, Kurt, you feeling any better? I'm fine, just fine. I remember just about everything except the identity of that bastard who erased my memories. That's the only missing piece. Based on your performance, alright, yeah, Welcome back, brave heroes. Grant, you guys were amazing. Better than any other junior bracers I've met, that's for damn sure. Yeah, yes. We couldn't have done it without everyone's help, though. Even my dad ended up saving my butt in there, so I'm not exactly solo heroine material. Guys are something else. Guess this makes us partners. Here's to us. Here's to us indeed. Okay, so Shouldn't be anyone in here, but we'll have a look anyway. Like I said, burglars, that sort of thing. You never know, you never know. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Well, if it isn't Estelle and Joshua. Don't have any new assignments today. You may feel free to go on out and enjoy your date. Date? Who's on a date? Oh, yeah, so not dating yet. Yet? At all, I mean at all. The Royal Army will be out in force during the festivities, but the other bracers should be around as well. Check the bars, shops and inns. Sure to find them. Oh, and not to dampen the mood on this joyous festival, but I have further news. Specifically, I've learned a few things about Jester. Oh, that's the corps. Second Lieutenant Lawrence belonged to before joining the Intelligence Division, correct? Indeed. They were a small team that primarily operated from a small, autonomous state on the outskirts of Erebonian. They're quite skilled, as they have to be to call themselves a Jaeger Corps. But about 6 months ago, the entire group vanished. The entire group? You mean everyone? But they, wiped out in some border skirmish? No, there are no records of them being in battle at the time. In total, over 100 people disappeared. Not a soul knows what happened to them. Yowza, that's creepy. Triple dot. A timetable overlaps with Lawrence joining the Intelligence Division. Are the two events related? I'm sure they're not. No. We're investigating that. Might find out more from the Royal Army, actually. And there's one more thing. Sounds like the plans for a member of the Imperial family to attend the birthday celebration were cancelled. The only Erebonian representative at the ceremony will be a simple ambassador, much like in previous years. Okay. Weren't they supposed to be a marriage candidate for Chloe or something? Yeah, an arranged marriage to help cement Duke Dunnan's ascendancy. Queen herself put a stop to the marriage talks, from what I've heard. Suppose that's why the royal family cancelled their visit altogether. Yeah. That happened. Hello, the embassy mission. I'd like someone to find and detain one blonde-haired, self-proclaimed musician wearing a white coat who is thought to be arriving in the royal city by eventide today. Who's that from? Client Mueller. Oh dear, oh dear. He put in a request. Alright. Mueller. Just... It's so fun knowing what's going on with that. It's so fun. The best fishing gear is that which represents engineering efficiency and elegance. A sort of gear I'd want to own even if I never fished at all. Just for its sheer beauty. I can appreciate that. Yesterday, I met a rather charming woman. We happily inducted her into our growing society. I swear I've never seen a newbie handle a fishing pole quite so well before. The world is going by too fast for me nowadays, so to slow it all down and fish at the Valeria shore. Martial arts competition, the Queen's birthday celebration, all well and good. There are lots of us who'd rather be out fishing right now. Very well. I'll never forgive Colonel Richard. He's grounded the airships and stolen our fishing from us. And there was also that coup d'etat. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Music's lovely in this, isn't it? With the town spirits up, so too are my customers' numbers. During the birthday celebration, my sales increased by a factor of 5. So glad Her Majesty has recovered from her illness. Bet you are, mate. Bet you are. What a beautiful day. Perfect weather for celebrating Her Majesty's birthday. Anyway, time to get to work. Got a lot to do today. Indeed. Need to check the borders as well. And the villa. Oh, God. Get down the stairs. Stairs, down. Right. Jeez. I'm glad Her Majesty has gotten better. The kingdom can rest easy now. I'm assuming we can actually leave the town, though, to go and speak to other people. Yeah, it's pretty hopping today. Shepherd, Rex, Shepherd, Rex, Shepherd, Rex. It's hard to imagine Colonel Richard as the one who planned this whole coup d'etat. Every one of them was taken in by his lies. Princess Claudia has really grown up. She's like 10 billion times more suitable for succession than Duke Dutton could ever be. Oh my, high praise. Okay, so let's try and leave town. Oh, this way leads outside. Why don't we explore some more of the city before we leave? Yeah, you're right. There's plenty more to see. If you're tired, there's a rest area over in the east block. I like the sound of that. Well, we'll be heading there in the next part, because I didn't realize it was going to take this long, but we will get done in this part a certain quest. Request. Because I know where he is. I know where he is. Gone the wrong way. Well, hello, did I miss you? I missed you, didn't I? The city must be in quite a state today, no? If I don't have work, I'd love to go see it for myself. Oh, it's lucky. I mean, I came that way on purpose because I remembered that I needed to do that, yes. Right, here we go. Estelle, Joshua. It is the birthday celebration. What a waste it would be if we were not to enjoy it, no? Joshua, I think he's the guy. Without question. I have it. Why don't you join me in a little afternoon delight? Just you and I. Doesn't that sound divine? Come now, do say yes. Funny you asked. We were just talking to this guy who asked us the same thing. We said we'd have this friend whom you would probably just love to talk to. Did you really now? Honest to goodness? Absolutely. Would you like us to introduce him to you? I would most love that. Please, lead the way. Where? Why are we back at the Bracer Guild? Oh, don't get your neckerchief in a knot. Ellen's calling over our guest, you see. Yes, yes. The interested party has been successfully contacted, and should be arriving here shortly. I imagine she simply can't bear waiting for the opportunity to meet me. Tell me, have I made this kitten's acquaintance before? Or is this to be our first meowing? Oh, I believe the kitten knows you and really wants to see you. Kittens in Grancel. Perhaps it's Shara. Perhaps even Carno or Annalise. No, I must not discount the possibility that it might be Mayor Mabel. Maybe even dear sweet Lila. Surely it's not Princess Claudia or Tita. Well, let's just say that you've got one hell of an imagination. It seems that our guest is already here. Is she now? My dearest, come on in, come in. With that kind of welcome, who am I to refuse? What? Looks like you've done what I asked then. I appreciate it. On behalf of the Erebonian Embassy, I thank you. That's not necessary. It was Olivier who was really eager to oblige you. I don't remember being present at that discussion. Does this mean that you're the kitten who wished to see me? What are you smoking? Her Royal Majesty the Queen directly invited you to tonight's banquet. It's not about to tell you you can't go. But I know you, and I know you're going to get into trouble if you're not properly chaperoned. So I'm keeping a close eye on you until dinner time, and you're going to like it. Estelle, Joshua, you tricked me? Don't blame your bad hearing on us. You were the one who decided it was a woman. We never said a word. Now then, evening swiftly approaches. There's a lot of paperwork to fill out, and you're going to do it. So let's get back to the embassy, shall we? Oh no! Well, case closed, I guess. Since that concludes your investigation, allow me to give you your rightful reward. Your proper brace and notebooks are not yet ready, so I'd like for you to note this in your junior one. I mean, that's not my current rank, but alright. Feel a little guilty about this request, but okay. Now, why don't we get back to the birthday celebration? Sounds good. And once we've checked everything out, we can go to the rest area in the Eastern Bloc. So, alright, I've got the idea about the Eastern Bloc. Alright, so we are going to now end this part here. It's a lovely little scene with Olivier. In the next part, we'll head off to the Eastern Bloc that I keep getting told about, so we'll see you then. Ta-ta. For now.